Hip-hop just lost one of its biggest pioneers. The industry came together in a powerful way to say goodbye to the legendary Irv Gotti. And the emotional scenes from his funeral will stay with fans forever. From Ja Rule breaking down in tears to Jay-Z paying his respects, and even 50 Cent reacting in his own way, this was more than just a funeral. It was a moment in hip-hop history. Let's break it all down. Irv Gotti's funeral service took place in New York City on Wednesday, and it wasn't just family in attendance. Some of the biggest names in hip-hop and R&B came out to honor the man who helped shape the culture. Ja Rule, Ashanti, Lloyd, Charlie Baltimore, and Vita, the entire Murder Inc. family was there, proving that their bond went far beyond music. But it wasn't just Murder Inc. Jay-Z, Fat Joe, Steve Stout, Hype Williams, Benny Boom, Angie Martinez, and the Rough Riders all showed up to pay their respects. When you see that kind of lineup at a funeral, you know the person meant something huge to the industry. One of the most heartbreaking moments of the day came when Ja Rule took the stage to give his eulogy. Standing in front of the crowd, he choked up, struggling to get the words out as he said goodbye to the man he called his brother. With Jay-Z watching from the front row, Ja Rule spoke straight from the heart. "I love you, my brother. See you when I get there." The entire room was silent. Then, as more stories were shared about Irv's life, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Then, after the funeral service at Greater Allen AME Cathedral of New York, the procession didn't just head straight to the burial site. Instead, Irv's closest friends and family took him on one last ride through Queens, the place where it all began. They stopped at the park where he first honed his DJ skills and even visited his childhood home. It was a deeply personal moment that showed just how much Queens was and always would be a part of Irv Gotti's legacy. For those who grew up with him, this wasn't just a goodbye. It was a full-circle moment, honoring the journey of a kid from Queens who became one of the biggest names in hip-hop. Now, let's talk about the real cause of death and industry reactions. Irv Gotti passed away on February 5th at the age of 54 after suffering from multiple strokes over the past few years. While his health struggles had been ongoing, his passing still shocked the industry, with tributes pouring in from across the world. But there was one reaction that had people talking. 50 Cent, Irv's longtime rival, actually acknowledged his passing. Now 50 and Irv never saw eye to eye. Their beef was one of hip-hop's most notorious feuds, but even he had to pay his respects, although he did it in his own unique way. While he didn't attend the funeral, he did address Irv's passing publicly, showing that sometimes, even the deepest rivalries take a backseat to real-life loss. Irv Gotti wasn't just a music executive, he was a visionary. He played a huge role in shaping early 2000s hip-hop and R&B, launching the careers of Ja Rule, Ashanti, and so many others. What do you think about Irv Gotti's impact on hip-hop? And what do you think about Ja Rule's emotional goodbye? Let's talk in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on the biggest stories in music, sports, and entertainment. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. You'll never be forgotten.